Hi, I'm Peter Knoope. I'm the director of the International Center for Counterterrorism in The Hague, the ICCT. The ICCT is an organization that works in the international arena on terrorism and counterterrorism, based in three organizations, renowned organizations here in the city of The Hague. The first one is the ASSA Institute, working on legal issues. The second one is the International Institute of International Relations, Klingendahl. And the third one is the Center for Terrorism and Counterterrorism, the one that is producing this series on terrorism and counterterrorism. We are based in two substantial pillars. The first one is the motivational factors, radicalization, understanding why people do what they do, why people join terrorist organizations, what brings people to violence and violent actions. Understanding these motivational factors will give us leads into the answer to the question, then how do you reduce that? The second one is the international legal aspects of terrorism and counterterrorism. If you work on terrorism, on counterterrorism, in international terms, how do you do that in international legal terms? And what are the national frames, legal frames of doing that? For example, we work on rehabilitation and reintegration of formers, people that are in prison. How do you bring them back into society? How do you do that? How do you take individuals into wanting to restart, go back to a normal life, and how do you bring these people back? The second one, second example is a project that we do in Indonesia with a victim of terrorism, Mr. Max Boon, who was a victim of a terrorist incident in Jakarta. And he works on victim voices. How do we bring the victims into the arena such that people will de-radicalize and understand that violence is not going to give them the answer? On the rule of law, we work on witness protection, we work on court cases, and how the arena, the discussion between the state and the terrorist, how that plays out in the public eye. Those are a number of examples of how we bring practitioners, experts, academics, and the policymakers together to bring on a better world without the violence and political inspiration for violence. Thank you very much.